have a new outlook on mowing the lawn. Now, I've always really enjoyed mowing the lawn in the zero-turn mower. Should have got a bigger one too than the 47-inch. May have been worth it to even get more of a commercial one to tear up some of the bigger shrubbery and stuff. But I have a new outlook now after hanging out with old Joel and starting to read some of his books. And that has to do with honoring and being grateful for the carbon that we have on the land. Now, in our coop, we would supplement from outside carbon in the form of hay or wood chips, or like little bedding, right? Little bedding you buy at Tractor Supply. And I learned too from Joel that you should have a good 3 inches or so of bedding, of compost, of mulch in, not compost, but mulch and carbon material in your chicken coop. And that allows for a nice process of composting to take place, and it keeps things more fresh and more clean. So we do have some bedding laid out here and there, but it always gets washed away, and we scoop it out when it gets all pooped out. But it'll be less maintenance, and it'll be even more beneficial for taking that, what turns into compost over time, and putting it into our garden beds, into our food forest, into some of the areas of sandy loam that I aim to regenerate. So there are times when we raked up. Of course, when you mow and you leave it, it has its own nice composting effect, and it's good for the creating more carbon in the soil. But now we are going to be taking all of that. We often will put it there for the brown material, the dry material for the compost. But now we're going to be taking it, gathering it up, and creating a nice bedding and floor in the chicken coop, and just gave me a new perspective on the role of carbon and plant matter and material on the land. There's already so much of it. I mean, take a look at this. Now, mind you, this is over the septic field. Not sure that's as desirable, but this behind me, look how thick this brush is. Look at that. There's a lot of biodiversity in this area here. But like I said, excited. This is the first full day in quite a while that I've had to work here on the farm, so looking forward to it. And if only I can get my son motivated to be a little more excited about participating. So we're going to be taking turns on the zero turn. One person will be mowing, the other person following with the rake, and then we'll switcheroo. All right. Let me know what you guys do with your carbon and how you view carbon and mulch and plant material on your land. And then also, how do you get your kids involved and more motivated so it's not so begrudging? There's times when he's into it, and there's other times where he's dragging his feet. All right, peace.